being around close people and stuff, I hope it's not going anywhere. Like I prefer that a lot more to just everything being digital. As for California, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna like die. Like I know that rent prices are going down like a lot because everyone's leaving. A lot of people are leaving like Miami, Texas. I think even Tesla is moving now to Texas.
Yeah, Texas, yeah, Elon.
Yeah. But I just like the weather in California, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, like it just seems like a very wholesome place to start a company at. And in my opinion, like I take physical spaces over like from home anytime. And I hope that continues. It will, I think. And like I hope the conferences that went digital don't stay digital as well.
Yeah.
WWDC is digital now.
Yeah.
I hope that doesn't,
Makes sense.
That's boring. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 1,000 screens on Zoom. It's like looking at
Yeah, like following up on that, I know you have an internship at Shopify and you work with Middle UI, if I believe that's the name.
Middle, yeah.
Yeah. What would you say was better in your opinion, joining a startup or working for a founded business?
I think startups are okay. So Shopify definitely, had better monetary benefits, like and just benefits in general. Like for example, if you buy a book they'll cover it because it's considered self-growth. Or if you buy a course, like it has a lot of dope things like that. And another thing is like a lot of the tasks are kind of loosely defined. Like not everything's defined for you, but you know where to go. And if you have a question, people will answer it. The thing that's exciting with startups is that you'll have jobs that you're not qualified for. So like they'll tell you to build the whole back end or like something outrageous. And that will force you to learn a lot more, I think. So in Shopify, I learned a lot of the best practices, which is great. But in Metal AI, I learned a lot quicker and a lot more in a short period of time. And I think it is a lot more exciting too, because it's less people. It was like 5 people, I think. So you just get a lot closer with people, and there is also risk involved in that, of course. But depending on how you kind of get hired, there's also a lot of reward, depending on like if you're an early employee or something. Personally, my personal goal is like to get experience from big companies for best practices.
But implement, right?
But yeah, and then after that, I want to really kind of take interesting startups and start there, or even start my own. But I do think best practices and all that is still very important.